Hi, today we're going to be doing makeup together. This is just my everyday quick and easy makeup tutorial. Show you what I use and how I did it. So let's do it together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back. I'm just gonna use this like headband. First, we're going to be taking our Aquaphor. This is just you can just get this at the store. I think this was bought at Target. So we're taking Aquaphor, and I just like, this goes a long way. As you can see, we've had this for quite a long while, and I really like using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my lips. So now I like taking Aquaphor and putting it all over my face. This to me just really gives a dewy base. I really like doing this instead of like putting like a glowy bronzer underneath or something like that. This just works. Okay, so once you have all of it, okay, so there's only one eyebrow gel that I really like. I've only tried like a few, I think, but it's the NYX Brow Glue, and it works really good. But I don't have that right now, so I'm going to put some Aquaphor. This is something that I really like doing. Just taking the Aquaphor and just using my fingers, and I have like a eyebrow brush, but I don't know where that went. So we're just taking my fingers and some Aquaphor and really like brushing our eyebrows. And I like brushing it up, especially I like brushing it here and then here, just following the curve. So for my skin type, I would say I feel like I have more combination skin, and I don't know, I don't mind it at all, and I just have to, like, you know, wash my face every night. It's just kind of something I already do. Like, you know, I don't mind my skin type whatsoever, and I don't really think that it stops you from using makeup that you want to use. It's not necessarily. So anyways, let's continue with this. So usually if I don't have Aquaphor or I'm not gonna use it, I'll use as like a base, I'll use this hand cream. It's the Neutrogena hand cream, but it's so moisturizing. So literally you could just put it on your skin. I've done it plenty of times, and it's really like you only need a little bit, so it's really nice that way. So if I'm not using that, I use the Glow Recipe. And they all work really good, so honestly take your pick, whatever you want to use. So now I'm gonna go in with a concealer. This is the Hourglass Vanish concealer. This is in the shade Creme. So really like this concealer actually a lot. I've gone through quite a few concealers, and this one is really nice. When I tried it on in the store, I was like, this is it. So, but it's really expensive, so I totally get it if, you know, if that's just too much for someone to, you know, it's kind of like a splurge. Would I say unnecessary? I don't know if I would say that, because it's really good. So like, I don't know. But there's some other really good ones that you don't need to spend all that money on. Okay, so just put some more on, and I'm just gonna continue to blend it. So something that I wanted to mention is that I don't use like a tinted moisturizer or a foundation maybe only if I'm like, it's like a big event for me, and I'll like do that. But for every day, I don't do that. I just feel like it's unnecessary. I also, though, I don't really care too much about showing blemishes if I have blemishes, but I don't want it to look like, I like brightening, and if something looks really bad, then I will put a little bit, but I'm not too concerned, at least not as much as I used to be concerned about when it comes to concealing everything. Okay, so now after concealer, I'm just gonna take my bronzer. So the bronzer that I've been using is the I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, there you go. Juvia's Place. I don't know if it's Juvia or Juvia. I always said Juvia, but I don't know. Wow. Totally drove the lid into it. That's really annoying. I don't like, it's so creamy, but I don't like when I get lids dirty. It's okay, whatever. It's not whatever, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this Real Techniques brush. It says 200 on there. I don't know if that'll help you. I don't really know. I barely get brushes. Okay, so we're going to be taking this, and I like going from like, you know, all the way on top of the cheekbone, kind of just all over here. But then I also like stippling. It's hard to see because the shadow's kind of here, but I don't know if that helps. Okay, so after I do that portion, I just take some on my temples here, and then kind of just move this inwards, but like that. When I'm really concentrating on my makeup, my facial expressions can very much vary all over the place, honestly. But I totally forget sometimes I'm like recording, but yeah. I'm used to working with powder, so sometimes I just blow the brush, and it's a cream, so it doesn't get me anywhere, but whatever. So I used to get it super wrong when I was trying to like add some depth and like contour to underneath my jawline. But I think I got it now. So something that's really important is taking it down the neck. But I'll show you on the side because there's less shadow. But so just taking some of the bronzer and you place it like I don't really know how to, like okay, like if you're putting it straight behind your ear and there's somewhere for it to sit, and you just rub it like right there. I think my problem used to be that I used to, when I had a bronzer stick, I would draw it like, and I wouldn't let it go under. But yeah, so, and then straight behind the ear, drag down. This really helped with looking like it was natural. So then I take whatever's left on my brush and I just put it all under there. And then if I'm feeling a little extra, I'll take a little bit and just draw both sides. And then I just do like a little whoop. So this can be really, really fast or it could be slow. So I personally taking time for myself. So usually when we're going somewhere, I'm doing my makeup even like as soon as we get in the car, even if it's like an hour drive. It's really fun for me to do my makeup. I've always loved doing my makeup and my nails as well, as you guys know, I think. And then I just kind of go across my nose too sometimes. But yeah, I don't use contour. I feel like all you need is blush if you want to add depth. But I feel like contour is taken too far to where it really changes. You can make it look like it changes the structure of your face. And I don't think that's enhancing your features. I think that's like putting a new feature in. And I feel like makeup should be used so that it enhances and not disturbs your structure. I don't know, that's how I see it. So I have these 3 blushes here that they all are my color. So I don't know if any of you guys have gotten your colors in before. I actually did a year ago this month, and I really loved it. I went with my sisters, and I'm a winter, so I can wear like black and white. I can, yeah, wear all the winter colors, and it's honestly been so nice to know what I know looks good on me, so that I don't have to be like nervous or feel like maybe this doesn't look good on me. Of course, styles have a role in it, but anyway, so these are the blushes that we have, and I really like using this one for every day. This one, I don't really know what, see, I love all of these so much, but this is the one that I usually wear the most of. And when I'm going out, I usually wear this deeper one. They're so pretty. Okay, let's do a little mix of, I don't want to be crazy and do all 3. You know what? I always do this one. Let's put that aside for a little bit. Let's be a little adventurous. So for every day, I would use this. I would say this, and sometimes I mix it. But I kind of want to try mixing these 2, and we'll see what if we like it or not. So let's try it. We're gonna start off with this pink color, and let me see if the name's still on it. Okay, there's no name. So this is little backstory. These blushes are from House of Colors, which is what we use to get our colors done. So they have specially made makeup that looks good on you because it is your color, and it's really like, it saves you, honestly. I mean, it's expensive, but it saves you, because if you're not sure, and I feel like it's really hard to know exactly what's your color if you're looking at a wide selection of all these colors, and you're like, of all these blushes, and you're like, this one maybe, and then you put it on and you realize that it's a little bit too warm, and I can only go for like colder stuff. And silver, as you can maybe see. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this blush. It's pink. We're gonna focus this, you can see that. We're gonna focus this a bit more up here. It's so hard when you don't have a mirror. Just give me a second. We're just gonna drag that up. So then when I start dragging it up, what I like doing is putting it on the, because my cheekbone is, it kind of leaves like a cleft, so I can sit the brush up there, and I like kind of dragging it out so it kind of mixes with the concealer and it looks a bit more like it's meant to be there. And I'm just going to cover this entire cheek, and we'll work on some depth with the other color. So just doing the same thing. I know a lot of people say that you should put your makeup up here and like not go down to the cheek. And it does look really pretty. I feel like I would do that sometimes, but I feel like it's more cute to like put it on the apples of the cheeks because it makes you look like I don't know. It's more dainty, I don't know. I think it's cute. So that's what we're doing. And then I like taking some and putting it on the bridge of my nose. So this is honestly what I do with the other color. And it shows up great. They're really, really beautiful colors. And then I just put it in between the bronzer and then like the concealer kind of that I did put here. And I use this to blend both, and it actually like works pretty good. So then I put some on my chin just a little bit, and then I kind of blend it like that. And I have some eyeshadow brushes, but I'm gonna use this one. This one I usually use. I'm gonna take a little bit, and I'm just gonna put some and drag it out. Just a little touch of zipping. 0.27, and the other one I used was 0.50, I believe. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I use this usually for evenings because it's a little bit deeper, so you can see it a little bit. I don't know. I feel like darker stuff should be reserved for like more nighttime. Like if there's like a little party or like I don't know, stuff like that, or a little event. I don't know. It's nice. So I'm focusing this on the outer portion of my face. Woo, we did it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. So for my eyes, I just take an eyelash curler and mascara. That's all I do. Best thing ever, honestly. So I'm gonna try to curl my eyelashes on using my phone camera, but if I break them all off, I'm not to blame. Just kidding. Okay, let's see. I really should get like a camera for the back so I could see out of that. So I try to like take it, get them all on, and then squeeze it, and then I pulse. It's hard. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. There. Okay, so our eyelashes are curled. And now I'm going to introduce you guys to my favorite mascara. Like, favorite. I've tried quite a few. I've tried some expensive ones. I've tried a ton. Anyways, this is drugstore L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Best. By far. At least my favorite. This is in Blackest Black, I believe. Okay, so we're just gonna, I like being very careful about my placement, but I'm gonna try to show you guys. Because I really don't like my eyelashes clumping together. So literally all I do is I just push, like keep going like this. And I really only focus it in one spot because I don't like putting a lot of product at the tip because then I feel like it gets heavy for it. And yeah. So I just focus it in one spot by just, yeah. Anyways, that's the mascara. Kind of want that to dry down. Okay, now we're gonna move on to lips. My everyday lip tutorial. This is big because it's like my favorite, and actually a lot of people ask me for this when I'm out, and I'm so happy because I honestly love this combo. So here it is. This is the NYX lip pencil. Well, pencils because there's two. And this is in the shade Espresso, and this is in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. And these are like everything. So I'm gonna start off with the Espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. And I don't overline my lips. Sometimes I tell myself, I'm like, what if you tried to overline your lips? And then I attempt, and then I'm like, no, never mind. So I'm just gonna, like, it's really gliding because my lips are so moisturized. I like a really defined line because I think it really fits for this look. Okay, so let me check. Use the camera. So now I'm taking the Peekaboo Neutral. And I put that on the inside. If I'm being honest at this point, I usually put on lip gloss, but sometimes I just don't, and I just leave it like this. Oh, my hair's so flat. Wait, give me 1 sec. Let me... Okay, so for our last step, we're going to be putting on some lip gloss, and this is Summer Fridays Iced Coffee. Absolutely love this lip gloss. Well, it's the lip butter balm, so really like using it. You don't need a lot. This is the finished product. Okay, so you can put on a powder if you'd like to set everything in place. I do have one technically, but this my sister that bought it for me, you stole it. That's fine. I mean, sometimes I ask for it back, but I'm usually with her, and when I'm with her, I'm able to use it. And I feel like she gets more use out of it. Well, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, she does. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine, you know. Sometimes I want it if it's a big event, though, which is, it would be nice, but I don't. It's fine. So anyways, this is the finished look. We add some hair, and yeah, this is how we're looking. That's how we're looking. We could put some leave-in conditioner because my hair is a little dry in the back. Wait, the shine. I wonder if it'll add to the shine I have going on here. Let's see. I got my eye. Wow, that really. I got my eye. I think I'm okay. It's a lot. Okay. Anyways, this is. Finished look. I hope you guys really loved it and that it proves useful to you. If you guys are wondering how to do something a little bit differently, I hope that you found some fun tips in here. Ever since I was little, like, you know, younger than I am now, I always loved makeup. I always loved nails, but I wasn't really allowed to do any of it. which I'm thankful for because I didn't need it, especially at those ages, but it was really fun. I would get face paint kits and I would put on red, you know, all over my lips and stuff, and oh my gosh, it was so fun, especially when my friends were over. Like, get out of here. So it's really fun now that I'm able to, you know, get products and put them to good use on my face. So hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It's new for me. I stick with nails, but I really love exploring the beauty realm, and I watch makeup videos like all the time. So this was cool to do my own. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and especially if you're wanting to buy something here, then tell me what you really liked and what you saw that caught your eye, and what you're gonna try and how it turns out. That would be amazing. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, because I don't know where you guys are. Yeah. Bye.